Hello, welcome to the April Finance Update. My name's Callum. I'm the Ops Director at Kerith Community Church, and in the next 2 minutes, I'm going to give you an update on how we're getting on so far this year. So, April giving, we received £104,000, which is fantastic. That's our second month in a row that we've been over £100,000. So, thank you to everyone that gave. We had a budget of £120,000, so we're slightly below where we would ideally like to be, about £16,000 below. But I'll come on to in a minute how that sits in the wider context. Then if we look year to date, so far this year in total, we have received £407,000, which is incredible at the end of the fourth month of the year. We had a budget of 448, so slightly higher than what we have received. So we're sitting about £40,000 below where we'd ideally like to be. But the good news is we have got expenditure well under control at the moment. So we've spent about £16,000 less than what we've had coming in. So we've ridden that surplus. We've got that surplus of £16,000. And that is where we want to be at the end of the year. We want to finish the year in a positive. We've also had some additional income streams. So some of our buildings have been rented out for various different activities amongst the community. We've even rented out some car parking spaces, which has proved some really helpful additional income. So we're really believing that God's going to provide us with the finance we need, that we can close in on that gap, that we can reduce how we're behind budget. But the beauty is that we can spot these things really far out, so we can make any changes we need. We're not in any trouble at this point, but we're just really praying that God is going to provide across the next few months. And finally, just want to say, with this finance, we've been able to do some incredible things. So we've just had Easter. We had hundreds of children across all the mainland sites going around Easter trails, and that all gets paid for by out of our general giving, so all the resources needed for that. So we have done some amazing stuff in April, and we'll see you next month for the May update.